Hey students, let's get started. This is 8th grade math, unit 1, lesson 4. I'd like you to look at this word here, transformations. Transformations include translations, rotations, and reflections. Today's learning goal is that you can say, I can describe and draw 3 types of transformations. Transformations include rotations, reflections, and translations. A translation is determined by a vector or 2 points that specify the distance and direction of the translation. A rotation is determined by a point, angle of rotation, and a direction of rotation. A reflection is determined by a line. Question number 1. What is needed to determine a reflection? Well, let's say we have some polygon here, and we're going to reflect it across this line. What is needed to determine the reflection? Is it a center point, a line, or a vector? A line. The line shows where the reflection will cross. Number 2. What is needed to determine a translation? Okay, let's take another polygon here. If you want to perform a translation, you need to know where you're starting and where you're going. You can show that with a vector. Number 3, what is needed to determine a rotation? Let's take another polygon. Now, if you're going to rotate this, you're going to need to specify the point of rotation or center point of rotation, then the direction that you want to go. After that, it's easy to draw the image. Number 4, draw the reflection of triangle ABC across line L. Draw what you think it will look like. Okay, well, I'm pretty good at this, so let me give it a try. All of the points on one side of the reflection have the same distance away from the line as the points on the other side to the image. Maybe there? Something like that? Okay, I'm going to have C be here. C is about right here. I'm just estimating what I think it will look like. B prime will be here. A prime, I guess about there. I'm just estimating. Now, you need to use the tools that Geogebra gives you, just these drawing tools. Good luck. Go ahead and try to draw the image. Something like that, I think. Just draw what you think the image will look like. Next, here are some figures on an isometric grid. You can experiment with the transformation tools. Do you remember these transformation tools? Rotate around a point, reflect across the line, translate by vector. If you want to reflect across a line, then you need to draw a line. So here's the line tool. And if you want to translate by a vector, then you need to draw a vector. So here's the vector tool. If you want to rotate around a point, what do you think you need? You need a point. So use these 2 tools together. Let me give you an example. If I want to rotate polygon A around a point, first I can draw my point of rotation. Next, click the tool to rotate around point. click the figure, click the point, and then tell it what angle you want. I want a 60-degree angle clockwise, and hit OK. Ding! And there's the image after rotation. You can see that to get from A to C probably involves a 60-degree clockwise rotation. Let's try the other tools. To translate by a vector, you first need to draw the vector. So if I want to go from A to B, maybe this vector will help me. Let's try it. Click the tool, translate by vector, click the shape that you want to move, and then click the vector. Ding! It moved over. Did you see that? Let's try another tool. I'm going to clear this. Go back to my starting. How about a reflection across a line? How do I do that? First, you need to draw a line, so get the line tool. Let's try a line right here. I think if I reflect across this line, I can go from position B to C because these distances look the same straight across the line. Let me try. Here's how you use the tool. Click on Reflect About Line. Click. Click on the figure that you want to move, and then click on the line. Click. Ding! Did you see that? Shape C got darker because the first shape was imposed on top of it. What if I move this line? Let me grab the Move tool. Wow, cool. If I move the line, I see all the different positions of this image. Can I do that with the other tools? Let's try. Okay, I'm going to put a point right here and then rotate around point, and I'll click the shape and then click the point, and let's say I want a 15-degree clockwise rotation. Ding! Now I'm going to try moving the point. Whoa, cool. It shows the rotation around that point. So you can change the center of your rotation. Let's try translating by vector. I want to draw a vector, I don't know, right here. Now click the tool, translate by vector, click the shape, and then click the vector. Cool. I'll move the vector. It shows me all the different positions I could translate to with different vectors. That's cool. Next question. Name a transformation that takes figure A to figure B. Okay, well my graph got pretty messy. Let me clean that up. From A to B, I think it's just a translation to the right. A translation to the right. I'll type that in. Okay, name a transformation that takes figure B to figure C. Okay, from B to C, well, it looks to me like this side here rotates 60 degrees to get up, straight up and down like that. So that looks like a 60-degree rotation and then a translation down. Let me type that in. What do you think? 60-degree clockwise rotation and translation down. I better check my spelling. Okay, got it. Next question. What is one sequence of transformations that takes figure A to figure C? Explain it clearly. Oh, okay, so to go from A to C, if I want to go from A to C, then what would I do? Looks like I could shift down. That's a translation. Translation down. Translation to the right, or translation diagonally. Well, anyway, there's a translation that goes maybe downward and to the right, and a rotation 60 degrees, yeah, 60 degrees clockwise, I think. Let me type that in. To go from A to C, we need a 60-degree clockwise rotation and translation to the right and translation down. I'll check my spelling. There we go. Next, it tells me, think about other ways to take figure A to figure C. Okay, other ways? Write your answer. Describe another way to take figure A to figure C. For example, can you do it with no rotations, no reflections, or no translations? Let's see, how about with no rotations? Maybe there's a line of reflection? What if I put a line right here, and then I reflect across the line? Would a reflection help? Oh, okay. Well, I got it down here. Let me change that line a little. I want to make that line right on my grid. Okay, so if I do a reflection, I could move it there. I think I'll try adjusting my line. Okay, so first a reflection across this line, and then a translation this way. I got it. So first I'm going to do a reflection across the line and then a translation to the right. Okay, that's my idea. What's your idea? Do you have any other ideas? Type in your answer. I'll type mine in now. Good luck. Now it's your turn. Try your homework.